Hey everybody, it's Benji, better known as Marcy Era. I'm doing a tutorial on how to get Beyonce's infamous golden honey blonde color, so to speak. So as you can see, I'm just getting the hair together. That bundle I just put away was just my brown. And I'm just showing you, what I'm using. I'm using 20 volume developer and BW2 bleaching powder, and I'm gonna dye those two bundles and the closure to get it to be, you know, the honey blonde color that I really want, because it's kind of like that, but I wanted to take it up a notch just so you can see it better. I was putting two cups of the bleaching powder in, and then you kind of just mix it as you go. So I'm just mixing it, that's all. Yeah, it wasn't too thick. I'm like, no, 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 no. We need a little more. We need a little more. We need to make it last, make it last, make it scratch, make it scratch. Obviously, it was still too thick. Also, I have some Color Charm. I believe that is T15 Pure Beige. That's like the toner. So after you get through bleaching it, like that's kind of like the final trick to really get the color to kind of like pop and not look brassy. Like it takes some of that orangish tone from the dye in. You take it out or what have you, so it could look really nice and stuff like that. So as you guys can see, I like to have my dark root, so it's kind of like an ombre. So I just kind of start right in the middle. Start right in that middle, child. Go to town, get it all lathered up, or what have you. You should keep the dye on, the bleach on for at least about 25 to 30 minutes. Sometimes 40. It all depends on how fast you see the color turning. But since this was already pre-lifted, there was really no need for me to try to go and have it on that long. So I think I kept it on for about 30 minutes top before I decided to wash it out. So I'm just combing through it, just trying to make sure the mixture is just all in there, because we ain't trying to do no double work. Getting all them tangles out. One thing about curly hair sheds. It's like a tangly mess. I don't really care who it's by, who it ain't by. It don't matter. If it's curly, it's going to be a tangle mess putting any product in it. So now I got that one done. I'm just putting that to the side. Y'all see my little feet. Stepped away for a minute to wash my hands. I should have had gloves on, but I'm more of a hands-on person. Me, gloves, child, like it's like if I'm doing like some color, then I'll use the gloves. Like I'm doing blue, orange, stuff like that, because it stains. But yeah, if it ain't that, then I'm just gonna just do it regular, color. Doing a regular color, I'm just gonna just not use anything for my hands. Same thing, going right in the middle or whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. I was running a little low on bleach, so I had to make some more, because I was trying to use as much as I could because I was like, but obviously we gonna scratch what we do have, so I'm gonna comb through it. Combing through it will save you a lot of over product because sometimes when you think you don't have enough, you go and comb through it and then you can kind of re-lather through it. I'm sure a lot of you girls already know this when you're like, you know, did perms and stuff like that. You know, they never seem to put enough in the perm box or whatever. And you feel like you should have got two versus one. So that's why I'm just trying to comb through it just to scratch the product through. I was just saying how like I was trying not to go all the way to the top, just trying to keep it in the ombre effect or what have you. That's all. This is so easy, y'all. Like, I know a lot of people be so scared to dye they bundles or whatever because they be like, oh, you know, it's not gonna come out right or whatever. But everything's through trial and error. Like once you get to doing it so many times, it's like washing your hair, basically. It really is. So I think I used a scoop and a half when I did this. That was it. Um, then I just used that 20 volume developer, and yeah, so I'm just mixing it up. I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background, but that's my conditioner in the background. If y'all can hear that, y'all probably can't. Hopefully, y'all can. It would be great if y'all can. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just mixing it up. And then just going back in with it or whatever. And one thing I was saying about when you're bleaching curly hair, you're going to lose some of that curl pattern due to the bleach being put on there. It's just kind of like a relaxer to the hair. Like if you're gonna put that relaxer, that perm on there or whatever, you're going to lose some of it, that curliness from it, just for the sake of is being conditioned to be a certain way. So yeah. So I'm just separating the closures side by side, like one side, one side. That's all. Yeah, trying to move the stuff around so I could have some space and stuff, so I won't be so clumped up together. I won't mess up nothing. So, closures like now they're a little trickier because you kind of gotta be a little more delicate with them, or whatever. I should have did this process on my mannequin head, but I was like, it's already done, so it was like, you know, we just going in doing a little repaint, a little touch up, a little touch up, a little touch up. That's all. So that's all I'm doing. And like I said, comb through, comb through, comb through will save you product, 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 product. And then you kind of go angle your brush, you know. So when you're trying to get it to the top, you don't want it to look like it's a line straight across. So you go the long way with the brush, so you can really get it in there and make sure that it looks really nice. Now I think I have everything done. Now I'm just gonna probably just let everything sit for, like I said, 15 to 20, my bad, 20 to 30 minutes. As you can see, my bundles are already turning, the ones that's already sitting over there. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys what's going on now. Okay, so I've washed the dye off the bundles. Now I'm about to tone the hair. So I'm using 10 Volume Cream Developer with the T15 Color Charm Pure Beige, and I'm going to mix that with it. So the 10 Volume, the T15 color charm. So now I kind of just eyeball the measuring parts. Like I just kind of put enough in there based off of the bundles, the closure. With the toner, I kind of use like 2 tablespoons and a half. You'll see. Yeah, just kind of like that. Eyeballing it, of course, and then I'm gonna have that sit on there. So right, it turns like a brownish color or whatever. Don't worry about that. Just kind of like, obviously it's just so it can obviously look a certain way. That don't mean it's gonna turn your hair brown. It's just a liquid. Just look at it as like a shampoo for the hair after it's been dyed or what have you. Now what I didn't do was when I washed the toner out, I have the purple shampoo. Some of you guys know it's called Shimmer Lights, and it supposed to take some of the brassiness out as well. I was gonna like kind of just double up and use that as well, and I was gonna have it sit in there overnight, but I forgot because I was gonna do that before I put the toner on there, but I wasn't thinking. So yeah, but it still came out good. So that was the main concern, the main focus. So yeah. I was just trying to get the bundles together, y'all. I'm just trying to get the bundles together because these are pre-used bundles. So yeah, they already kind of like pre-cut everything. I know everybody's been like, why don't I wear wigs? I really have a love-hate relationship with wigs. Like obviously they're way more convenient than tracks, but it's like I think about when you have a wig on, you have to worry about the lace sliding off or sliding back. Like you're trying to keep it on for a longer period of time. And obviously with weave you can keep your hair on a longer period of time or whatever, because I sweat really bad, so I don't want to like constantly keep changing my wigs and stuff like that and reapplying and applying. Like that's a lot of tension on the hair. So definitely around the edges and front or whatnot. So I try to not be so wrapped up in that. Like maybe later down the line, somewhere, you know, I'll get into the whole wig, thing or whatever. I'm thinking about it, I'm considering it. But for right now, I prefer to stick to my bundles or whatever and, cut. I'm real old school about it. So yeah. So I'm just painting them. I let it sit on, I believe, for about 20, 20, 30, 20, 30 minutes, I believe. Then I washed it. I put my conditioner in there. I let it sit in there. And then I washed it out. And yep, that's it. So now I'm showing after I've washed it. Now you can see it has that real nice, rich, golden, honey blonde stuff. I have it on my mannequin here. You can kind of see the brown on there. I just kind of pinned the tracks up there just so y'all can see how it looked and stuff like that. So just kind of fleshing through it so y'all can see or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Then I just recorded another video just so see if I missed some stuff, just so you guys can see how it look or what have you. So that's all I'm doing. Showing y'all all that goodness. And then boom. Now, as you guys can see, that is the final color I am giving you, Beyonce, honey. Yes, 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 yes. Look at all of this. Gotta fix that. Yes, until next time, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love. Bye-bye.